in a lot of scheme that, a few different schemes that he's experienced over his SEC career and where he's been. But yeah, we're really excited. A lot of guys coming back, and we'll look pretty similar.
Micah, you finally got a full spring practice in with fewer COVID restrictions. How's that going to help both the defense and the offense to be able to practice as a whole team?
Yeah, no, it definitely makes a difference for sure. Just being able to, do a little bit more team-on-team stuff, and it's definitely a big benefit just being able to, not have any restriction.
And you were named the preseason All-American athlete last season. Has that changed the way you prepare, or has that given you a little extra motivation?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think it gives me some more motivation, and not that I didn't have one before, but it allows for a little bit more of a voice on the team, and especially on my side of the ball, just being able to lead some of the young guys, and just bring guys along, show them the way, show them the culture.
Micah, how do you look at recruiting rankings coming from an unheralded guy to All-American? I mean, what is your take on what recruiting rankings mean? How players should look at them? Kind of, what's your view of that whole world?
Yeah, no, I was definitely blessed to have the opportunity to play with Coach Allen's son, and Coach Allen definitely got to see me play while I was in high school. So that was, a big reason why I got this offer and came here. But yeah, as far as recruiting goes, it's different for everybody, and everybody kind of, has to find their way through that. But I would just, if I was talking to a young guy right now, just trust yourself, trust what you can do and your skill level. It doesn't really matter where you're going to play, what level you're going to play at. Just if you believe in yourself and know that you can be the football player you want to be, I think good things will turn out for you.
Piggyback off that, the development of you as a player in the weight room and on the field and all those measurables, how, it started with Coach Ballou and now with Coach Wellman, what's been the impact of the spring program?
Yeah, no, they've definitely done a great job. Like you said, Coach Ballou starting out, he pretty much got there the semester before I got on campus. So having him for a couple years and then transitioning into Coach Wellman, both of them are top-tier strength coaches, as we've seen. Coach Ballou getting the job at Alabama and whatnot, but both of them have really brought a different approach just to our program, and their mindset really makes a difference for people on our team and how we attack every day. So.
Last year you guys beat Penn State in the opener, and it created this positive energy that you guys just kept building on and rode the rest of the season. Will it be possible to recreate that kind of a vibe again this season?
Yeah, I don't think it's too much of a recreation, but just building off of it, and just having the same mindset, attacking each week with the same mindset, and approaching every game the same way. And I think if our preparation, is how it was last year, and how we know it can be, with the leadership of Coach Allen, I think we'll have a great season again.
Do you sense? Do people look at Indiana differently now, or are there still people that want to see you guys do it again?
Yeah, no, I think, there's definitely people who view us differently, and, I've just heard from other players, not specifically here, but just people I talk to from different schools and whatnot. There's a different look when you see Indiana on your schedule, and you definitely, maybe in the past you didn't think that much of our team and whatnot, and, even when we had great teams in the past, a lot of people overlooked the Hoosiers, but I think that's different this year for sure.
You guys have played in big environments in the past, but over the last year there haven't been any crowds. How are you going to prepare yourself? It's going to be crazy at Iowa. It's the first time people are going to be allowed back in the stadium. It should be crazy at Memorial Stadium too. How are you preparing to get used to the noise level?
Yeah, no, our managing staff always does a great job just getting us ready for the noise aspect of things and what we're going to hear in the stadium and the difficulty of communication on the field. But I think we're all really excited just to hear that noise again, to hear the roar of the crowd, and just the excitement running out to our own fans. And even, we enjoy our away games as well, and the different locations we get to play at, and performing in front of different fans too. So it'll be awesome.
Do you have a message for the IU fans? Coach Allen earlier this spring said We need you guys. What is your message to IU fans?
Yeah, no, pack the rock. Get as many people in there as possible. We want to see a lot of people and sell out that stadium for sure. So all these guys are really excited to see all of our fans, and we hope as many people can get out as possible.
Micah, what has Coach Allen brought to you guys? I mean, it's just like a night and day program. I mean, you guys are like in every game, and what has he brought?
I think he just brought the confidence. I wasn't here for it, but when he first arrived, he wrote 3 numbers on the board. I'm sure you may have heard this story before, but they were the days and the amount of years that since we've won the Big Ten, a bowl game, and been to a bowl game and won a bowl game. So I think just his confidence and his belief that this program could be a great program again. And I think every player in our locker room feeds off of his energy and his enthusiasm. So he's really the driving force.
Coach Womack was.
Yeah, no, I think it's a great thing that guys can make money off their name, image, and likeness, and all that. I just hope players don't get too drawn away from the sport and can really focus both their efforts on the field as they will off. Yeah, I know our program specifically signed a deal with a company that kind of helps and advises players. They don't really help you sign deals, but they kind of get you lined up in what you need to do and the rules and whatnot of NIL. So they definitely have some resources in order to help us with that.
Played for Coach Womack for a couple of years now. Coach Warren comes in. Just talk about some of the differences and what he's kind of maybe some new tweaks or new ideas he's brought in since being in the NIC.
Yeah, no, he's a great defensive mind, and he's just brought just a few SEC scheme wise, just some maybe we'll probably look a little bit different on third down and whatnot. Just as far as some of our blitzing schemes and throwing some different looks at opponents. So.
The guy that's come back this year, Marcelino. How excited? I mean, obviously he's a guy you see him. He's freakishly athletic, unbelievably muscular. Just what does he bring, and how excited are you guys as a defense to have another guy like that on the field who can get to the quarterback and make plays in space?
Yeah, Lino, being a 6-year guy, brings a lot of knowledge to the game and just confidence on the field, knowing that you're playing with that guy next to you and he's going to be able to make the plays needed just out in space for us. And he's also just a great person and cool to have his confidence back in the locker room.
You talked about a little bit of this earlier, but since you got to IU and every year after that, what have been some of the key things that you've done to get better in your offseason, and who have been some
Yeah, I think after my sophomore year, I remember even playing in this stadium, and I knew I had to work on my tackling, and I knew I had to, not only in open space, but just, even within the tackles. So I think that was one thing, and I've also worked on my speed and just being faster on the field and in open space as well. So those both made the difference.
You guys have a handful of transfers who are going to be impact guys on defense, and Ryder and Weston and Stone. What have they? Ryder was with you guys in spring practice. What have they brought to the table that you've seen?
Yeah, no, those guys. They're some freakish athletes as well, and they also bring some competition to those rooms too, and get guys who may have been thinking that their spot was secured or whatnot, but it really brings some fire underneath those guys and really, like I said, creates competition, and it's exciting to see other guys push harder because those guys are with our program now.
Who are some of the guys in the linebacker room that maybe haven't played that much to this point that are standing out to you either from spring or from summer workouts?
Yeah, two of my good buddies, both have played a little bit, but James Miller and Aaron Casey, they're both real great linebackers, and they'll definitely get a lot of playing time this year. Thomas Allen, he's working back from that hip injury, and hopefully he'll be back full speed by the time our first game gets here. And hopefully Ty Wise can get in there a little bit too.
What if, Micah, if you could sign a name, image, likeness deal with any brand of your choosing, which one